In this video, I want to talk about creating mind maps with Kumu. A mind map is simply often called a spider diagram or a spray diagram or sunburst. It's a way to go ahead and organize thoughts around a central theme. Now, suppose I was actually going on vacation and I wanted to sort of think about what are the things that I ought to consider about when planning for this vacation. So it might be um, um, travel. In other words, what modes of travel might I consider? And I might consider going by car or plane, plane, or by bus, or in other words, a number of different modes of travel that I might consider. And I might think about where, and I might think in terms of where previously enjoyed. In other words, which vacations have I taken before that I actually really enjoyed? And one would be St. Lucia, where my daughter got married, or Vegas, where I lost all the money that I didn't have, or Glacier National Park, where I did a lot of very marvelously enjoyable hiking in terms of places that some that I didn't enjoy. Buffalo. In the wintertime in the snow. And who knows? But I mean, the idea is that you just begin around a central theme and you begin to evolve concepts or sub-concepts or aspects, information that's relevant to that central theme, and you sort of work your way outward to identify all of these aspects that you would want to be certain that you considered. And there are, the idea that you can simply begin with an item and move outward very quickly in Kumu. It makes creating mind maps very easy, very straightforward. And the thing is that if you decide that you really want to restructure it, it's easy to actually go ahead and take things and restructure them and say that I want those to be main concepts as opposed to being secondary concepts. And I think that I have these Shift E. Yeah, I think I have these all pinned. So let me go ahead and unpin them and bounce this a bit. Let me try again. Shift E, unpin them, and now do a bounce so it rearranges them. Well, this is sort of a mess. Maybe it was better to have them pinned to begin with. But you can see how you can very quickly expand on a set of thoughts outward from the central thought. Here's when I started to do this, I did one on vacation, and I spent a little bit more time on it than I spent on the other one. So I was concerned about the time and the cost and the previously enjoyed and the not to enjoyed in travel, and there were a lot more travel options. This also sometimes it's used for brainstorming if you're into that kind of thing. Now, what I presented was just, the information content of the mind map. You can spend an endless amount of time decorating it, altering the size and the color of the elements, and creating a legend as to what they mean and coloring the connections. But in terms of what the essence of the mind map is itself, it's a central concept that you then go ahead and identify related sub-concepts, and then sub-concepts to those sub-concepts, and continuing until you've sort of worked your way out to a level of detail that gives you specific items to think about an address in relation to the central concept that you're thinking about. So creating mind maps is extremely straightforward. And in the next video, I'll talk about dialogue maps, which is sort of a specific kind of mind map with a very structured intent. And so hope you found this informative, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.